Hey guys, so today's video I'm going to do a foundation routine for combo skin, kind of more towards oily but basically very combo skin. So I'll start off with giving you telling you more about my skin type. So like I said, I have combo skin. So in places I get very dry are around my chin area, like right towards here. Basically, like from the very tip of my nose below is where I'm very dry. From the tip of the nose all the way up here to my forehead is where I'm very oily. So for moisturizers, what I'm going to start out with is I use a gel moisturizer. So the moisturizer I've been using right now is the Garnier Moisture Rescue. I normally have been using the Ole Henriksen moisturizer, but I'm out of that, so I've just been using this, which is very good too. I recommend if you have combo skin or oily skin, more combo to oily, you'd want a gel moisturizer because they are water-based rather than oil-based, and you don't want to produce more oil, especially in the places that you're oily. So I recommend a gel moisturizer, which I think they're also very more cooling and hydrating in my opinion. So I've already applied my moisturizer, so I'm going to go ahead and start off with primers. I use two primers. The two primers I've been using that I really enjoy are the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water and then the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. Now this one I like to use in the places that I'm oily, and then this I just use all around to further enhance the longevity of my makeup. Going to the foundation that I've really been loving and which everybody loves, and I know you've heard this tons and tons of times, but the foundation I really love is the Born This Way by Too Faced because it is great for oily skin and for dry skin. This foundation does not cling onto my dry patches. It doesn't make me look greasy. It doesn't slip around inside my face. It is an amazing foundation. I love it so much. And I am in the shade Vanilla. So what I like to do is I like to start off with this very small amount, like barely a half a pump, just very tiny amount. And I just like to apply that like a normal foundation. And the good thing about this foundation is you can layer it to your desired coverage and it will never look cakey on you. So I like to apply that with my beauty blender. You can also do it with a brush, but I think it just applies better with a beauty blender. Okay, so that's the first layer, which doesn't seem like quite a bit of coverage, but the first layer basically just evened out my skin tone, took away my redness, and that sort of thing. Now all I have left to cover is my blemishes and anything else that I really feel like I need more full coverage. So the next one I'm going to do is take my foundation, there's a fly, take my foundation and just put a little bit more on the back of my hand and just put it on the places where I feel they're needed, where I get acne scarring and around my chin area. That's the second layer of foundation, and I don't know if you can tell, but you can still see some of the acne scarring that I have around my chin area. The concealer that I really like to use is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I'm in the shade Light. Really sad. But this is what I use to put on a little bit more extra product that I feel that is needed. So which are basically on my chin, on the side of my face, on my forehead, okay. So with those areas, you can either take your beauty blender again, but I prefer to take my finger because I feel like it doesn't, because the beauty blender will soak up the product rather than that your finger will just like blend it out in the area that you need it. So I'll just go ahead and blend. So that is the foundation, and next what I'm going to do is highlight my under eye area. So then I'm going to take my concealer, and this is a shade lighter, just a little bit lighter, and I'm going to put that right underneath my eyes just to highlight, and a little bit down the bridge of your nose. And then I'll go in my beauty blender again and blend that out. Okay, so then to set the rest of my makeup, or to set my under eyes, what I'm going to do is take my beauty blender again, and I'm going to dip it into a yellow powder from my Lorac palette, and just place that underneath the eye. And what I really like about using my beauty blender with the powder is because it makes it look more natural and more airbrushed and flawless, in my opinion. Then to set really the rest of my makeup, I'll just kind of take that powder again and then just set it in the areas that I didn't really highlight with the concealer, or like on the top of my forehead, right on my cheeks, and then on my chin and right here. But I don't really set the rest of my face because I don't really get oily around the perimeter of my face, just in that T-zone area too. So I'll just like set that with a powder with my beauty blender as well. That's about all I do for setting. Okay, so that's basically the foundation, and then I'll just apply bronzer and blush. So that's really my completed look. Sometimes I will set my face with a setting spray, but I'm not going to for this. So that's it for this video. If this video was helpful for you, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a comment down below if anything else that you'd like to see. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.